Good evening, and welcome to All Together with the Girl Scouts. I'm Violet Apple, and I'm the host of the show. The Girl Scouts have been building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place for more than 100 years. Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts serves more than 41,000 girls and 18,000 volunteers, and it is continuing to grow. This vibrant girl development organization continues on with a very, very strong program. And today, we are very pleased to have with us Ruth Bramson, the CEO of Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts, to talk about some of the exciting times and many of the exciting things that are going on with Girl Scouting. Welcome, Ruth.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Ruth, before we get into talking about the Girl Scouts, and I would like to talk a little bit about your background and what brought you to this point in your career. Why the Girl Scouts? What made you get to this point?
Well, for many years, I have been in the human resources field. I have had a career that spans more than 30 years, including corporate jobs and jobs in the state government, and also a lot of work with nonprofits. But all of those jobs focused on helping people become the best they could be. And that's what human resource people do. And as I finished my last merger and acquisition, which was with a $5 billion corporation, I felt like it was time for me to reflect on what I wanted to do next. And the opportunity to serve as the CEO of the Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts was presented to me. And when I heard about all the exciting changes that were being made to make the Girl Scouts more relevant today to girls, I was very excited, and I was particularly excited about the effort that we were all going to begin to make to reach all girls. And so when given this glorious opportunity, I took it, and I need to tell you that after almost 4 years, it's the best job I've ever had.
Well, that's fantastic. And it sounds like you came to the organization at an incredible time, because it seems like there was not only changes going on, but the organization is embarking on a very historic time period. I know in 2012 something special is going to happen. And would you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd love to. 2012 is the 100th anniversary of the Girl Scouts of America. The Girl Scouts were founded in 1912 in Savannah, Georgia, by our very famous founder, Juliette Gordon Low. And she wanted to create an organization that would reach all girls. And what's interesting about Juliette is that she was deaf. And so she was particularly interested in reaching girls who were challenged in some way. And so our new initiatives, a lot of which are revolving around girls who have challenges, whether mental or physical, reflects our founders' great desire to reach all girls. So we're going to be doing a lot of exciting things around the 100th anniversary.
It's wonderful. I know that with all the programmatic changes I've been hearing about in the Girl Scouts, it seems like volunteers and girls, everyone is all excited. Talk a little bit about how you're going to celebrate this 100th year. That's a big, a pretty large endeavor. So how are you going to go about celebrating it?
Well, this is a great milestone for the Girl Scouts, and for Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts, of course. We want to be part of the excitement. And so part of that revolves around reaching both adults, corporations, and of course our girls to be part of the celebration. So right now we have several exciting things on the calendar. We are having a gala event in March 29th at the Fairmont Copley Hotel, which will be an evening event for adults. And the Copley itself is celebrating its 100th anniversary. So we are excited to partner with them, as well as with the Red Sox, who are celebrating the 100th anniversary of Fenway Park.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, so we're very excited about that. And then, of course, we have a wonderful initiative around environmentalism and conservation and saving the planet. You know, the planet is the only place you can get Girl Scout cookies.
I did hear that once,
yes.
and I know later on in the show we're going to have an opportunity to talk a little bit about Girl Scout cookies and the impacts it has on girls. So
the zoo event, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to ask you, like, what kind of events are girls going to participate in for the 100th anniversary?
The one that we're very excited about with the New England Zoo will be on Earth's Day this year. It is a follow-up to the event we had last year on the same day, and we're expecting lots of girls to be there and do work with the animals, as well as to work on projects that reflect saving the environment and being aware of conservation. So that's going to be a great event. And then in June, we're planning a tremendous camporee down at the Barnstable Fairgrounds, where we're going to have girls from not just the eastern Massachusetts area, but all across New England, who are coming for the weekend to celebrate with us for the 100th anniversary. And we hope to get girls in the thousands who are going to be with us for that event.
Well, it certainly sounds like there's a lot of really great things going on. Can you tell us, Ruth, you know, this is a great opportunity to tell our viewing public, why should we invest in girls?
Well, that's a question I could go on for hours about, but I have to tell you that girls today have a difficult road to travel. It's not easy to be a girl today. Yeah. There are challenges in being the smartest, the prettiest, the most athletic. There are challenges in the way the media portrays girls and the images that they feel they have to live up to. Mm-hmm. And we believe that people need to invest in girls, not just because they're girls, but because they're the next generation of women leaders. Yes. And also women mothers, women engineers and scientists, and whatever career they choose.
Okay. Thank you, Ruth, for being here. When we come back, we're going to be discussing the Girl Scout cookie sale. What would you like to say about the cookie sale?
I would like to say that there's nothing better than the Girl Scout cookie sale, and that's a very good way to people to start to invest in girls, because the cookie sale is an entrepreneurial venture for these girls. They spend a lot of time on planning their marketing strategy, vying for locations, and getting out there and talking to people about why Girl Scouting is important. So please support these girls, especially during these cold months coming up.
Thank you so much for being here. When we come back, we're going to be talking with some volunteers about the Girl Scout cookie sale and about what it means to be a volunteer. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. And we are joined by Diane Hendershot. She is a troop leader in West Roxbury, and Adele Matthew, and she is a troop leader in Brookline. Thank you for joining us and being here today.
Thank you for having us.
These are two really great volunteers in Girl Scouting. They put a lot of time and effort into the organization, and they're going to talk to us a little bit today about their experiences, and we're going to talk also a little bit about the cookie sale. But I think I'm going to start off with Adele and ask Adele, how long have you been involved in the Girl Scouts? And how, you know, what do you find really important if someone was thinking about volunteering? What would you like for them to think about?
Well, I've been involved since I was a brownie in the early 60s, and since I have two daughters, and since they became of the right age to be in Girl Scouts, I enrolled them and became their leader. And if you're thinking about being a volunteer, I think about the girls and what you're going to be doing for them. The girls that are involved in Girl Scouting are a lot of fun, and they're just really good to be with, and it's wonderful to be teaching them. And the other thing that I would say is it's really important to take the trainings that the council gives, because then you know what to do.
Yeah.
And if you get stuck, call the council.
Yeah,
Ask another volunteer.
Yeah, so many times I hear volunteers saying that they join the organization because of their children, but they get a lot out of it themselves and really love it. And it sounds like you really also have enjoyed your time in Girl Scouts.
Yes, it's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't be a lot of the skills that I have today. I would not have had if I hadn't been in the Girl Scouts.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for our girls. And I'd like to just turn to Diane for a minute. Diane, I know that you've been involved with the cookie sale, or really getting involved more with the cookie sale, but you've been a volunteer for some time. So talk a little bit about the cookie sale. When does the cookie sale start?
The cookie sale actually starts this year on December 9th, which is the earliest it's actually been in the past few years, so you could get your cookies in time for Christmas.
Oh wow, that sounds fantastic. And so, how did you get involved with the cookies? How did you come to get involved with that part of the Girl Scouts?
Well, if you're a leader in Girl Scouts, if you're a troop leader, then cookies go with it. It's a way to raise money for your troop, to be able to go on outings, overnights, to take up the different programs that Girl Scouting offers and take advantage of it. And it's the only way really to raise money for the troops. So the troops earn money when they sell cookies. The Girl Scouts earn a way to provide those programs. So it's a wonderful way to do it.
That's fantastic. So what would you say is some of the best opportunities or some of the fun activities that your girls have and your troops have been able to participate? Would you like to talk a little bit about that, Adele?
We fund almost all the activities that we do through our cookie sales. So the girls themselves, the families, don't have to pay a lot of extra money for them to participate in Girl Scouts. And we've done things like, in the past, they've done a karaoke night. They've rented out a karaoke studio. The camping trips are financed through our cookies. Camping out at the overnight at the Science Museum.
So it sounds like the cookie sale is not just another thing that girls do, but it's something that they're actually earning their own way, and it teaches probably a lot of responsibility. This is what we want to do as a troop. In order to do that, what do we have to do to make that happen? The cookie sale is one of those avenues that they go through to helps them to make that happen. So it sounds like it's a really great way to teach girls a little bit about finance and business as well. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will be back in a short while with Troop 75084. These are some lovely, lovely daisies from Hyde Park. Welcome back. And my final guests this evening are the lovely Daisies from Troop 75084 from Hyde Park. And they're here with us today, and they're going to talk a little bit about the Girl Scout cookie sale. And I think this is the first year you're going to sell Girl Scout cookies as Daisies. So there's all different types of Girl Scout cookies. So I think there are Thin Mints, Caramel Delights, peanut butter patties, shortbreads, lemonades, peanut butter sandwiches, shout outs, and thanks a lot. That's 8 different types of Girl Scout cookies. So I want you to tell me which one is your favorite Girl Scout cookie. So which one do you like best, Keisha?
Peanut butter.
You like the peanut butter. Okay, Jordan, how about you? What's your favorite one?
My favorite cookie is lemonade.
Oh, you like the lemonades. And
No, actually, I like this one.
oh, she likes the lemonades, but she really also likes the Caramel Delights. And Tiffany, which one is your favorite cookie?
I like the lemonades.
You like the lemonades as well. And I'm just gonna have Takaya hold up, which is your favorite cookie? Oh, Takaya likes the Caramel Delights. That's a very, very popular cookie. A lot of people like the Caramel Delights. And you know what other cookie they like a lot? They like the Thin Mints. Lots of people like that.
I like that too.